I wasn't able to solve the
Rather
fourth
in
question.
fourth one. Okay. Seventh question. This is the one you're seeing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this problem, what we need to do is, it is like this form. Integral of 0 to a f of x dx will be equal to integral of 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Okay. So generally, whenever you have a combination of sine and cos, and if the limits are having a difference, I'm not using 0 to pi by 2. Listen to this carefully. If the limits are having difference or their sum as pi by 2, then we can go with this method. Because rather, I cannot say difference also. We can say sum. For example, if you have integral of a to b f of x dx, then you will have integral of a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. We do this, right? So the extended property of this is this. So you think of this concept whenever you have the sine and cosine, because they're complementary of each other. So how you are supposed to start this? Assume this to be I. The second part is I is equal to, it is of the form integral of 0 to a f of a minus x. So it will be integral of 0 to a cos power 5 into pi by 2 minus x divided by sine power 5 into pi by 2 minus x plus cos power 5 into pi by 2 minus x dx. Is it clear? So this is how it goes. So it will be integral of 0 to pi by 2. What is cos pi by 2 minus x? It is sine. There is already a power 5. So sine power 5x divided by, it will be cos power 5x plus sine power 5x dx. So this is also I, this is also I. When you add both, 2i will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 sine power 5x plus cos power 5x divided by sine power 5x plus cos power 5x dx. This and this will get cancelled. What is that you're left out with? Integral of 0 to pi by 2 dx, it will be pi by 2. But remember, this pi by 2 is 2i. We need only I. So I will be equal to pi by 2.
Sir, just like a common doubt, when they're adding those two i's and they're making it 2i, is it like a step? Do we do that for every sum? How do we know which sum we use that step?
Most of the sums, see this step, this exercise you have to practice only. See, I gave you the logic here. No? For example, it is 0 to pi by 2. Yes, I know 0 to pi by 2, and the immediate thing that I observed is the complementary. Sine and cos are complementary of each other, and the limits are also supporting us. Okay, you can do the same thing. If suppose I change the question and give it to you like this: integral of pi by 6 to pi by 3, cos power 5x by sine power 5x plus cos power 5x dx. Here also you can apply it. Why?
Pi by 3 plus pi by 6 is complete.
This is a, this is b. You will have a plus b minus x. That's right. Pi by 6 plus pi by 3 will give you pi by 2 minus x. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
So that is the instance. See, that's why one point to be kept in your mind is this is a very, very important property. Based on this, only other properties can be manipulated. Okay. Anyways, I'll solve the problems and show it to you.
Okay, sir.
So I hope it is clear. I hope this problem is clear and this idea is also clear. The other one
Yes,
which I told when you change the limit. Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
No, sir.
Fourth one was okay. Others. So fourth one was one of the doubts I got. Anyone with any other doubt? 11, 12, 13, 15, 17.
Got it, sir.
Okay, everything you got? Okay. Then we'll do the remaining ones. So what are the ones which I didn't do? The class one is modulus problem. Modulus I'll teach at the end. So 34 is also same method. Treat this as I. Apply integral of 0 to a f of a minus x. This one is also similar. So only thing is, here you need to convert tan x to sin x by cos x. because sine and cos are complementary. The complementary idea, we are getting it from the limits. The sum of the limits is pi by 2. So again, you will apply integral of 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So with the hope that you people got this problem, I'm proceeding to the next one. So example 36, mark it as important. Okay. Now tell me how to solve this problem. Let's think of this. So I is equal to, wherever you have this log of sin x and all, you have to go with the property only. There is no other option. So if I take the question to be I, then I will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of what? Sin pi by 2 minus x dx. I hope it's clear. So this will be integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sin pi by 2 minus x is cos x dx. Then what are we supposed to do? Add both. So 2i will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sin x plus log cos x dx. Just a minute. So 2i is equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sin x plus log of cos x. So what will you get? 2i will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of, what will you get guys? Log a plus log b.
Sin x cos x.
All sin x cos x.
Sin x cos x. So whenever you have sin x into cos x, what can we do? You can multiply and divide it with 2 such that it becomes a single trigonometric function. Correct? So 2i will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sin 2x divided by 2 dx. Wait a minute. Are you guys able to understand till that step?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now 2i will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 log a by b. We can write it as log of sin 2x minus log 2 dx. Correct? Now see. So let this be equation number 1. Okay, I'm not touching this. Let this be equation number 1. Now there will be one particular place where you will have the integral of this thing, right? So I'm trying to take only integral of what? Integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sin 2x dx. How to find the integral of this? That's what we need to understand, right? So how do we solve this? So what are all the ideas you people are getting? Let's think about it. Let's see why the particular ideas will fail. So by looking at this, what idea comes to your mind?
Sin 2x equals
So by looking at this, you got sin 2x is equal to. Okay, I'll go with your idea. If you take sin 2x is equal to t, what is the issue you will face?
dx will be a big term.
So you will have cos 2x into 2 dx will be equal to dt, right? So you have dx, right? But you don't have cos 2x somewhere in this expression. So it will become difficult for us, right? So will we be able to proceed with this? It will become difficult. Maybe you can do it, but it is going to get complicated. Anything else that we can do? Anything else?
Isolate the functions.
Okay, if you do isolate, okay, if you want to do this will be logarithmic function, right? So when I say logarithmic function, it is supposed to be in this form. It should be log x. This is like, if it is like only log x, yes, you can do it. But here our objective is to apply properties, right? We can think in terms of properties. Maybe you can apply the properties after doing a substitution also. You need to choose which one you need to choose. See, suppose you want to do the isolate, like somebody told us that we can take sin 2x is equal to t. Then what will happen is cos 2x into 2 dx will be equal to dt. If you take it like this, then dx will be equal to 1 by 2 into secant 2x, you will have dt. But here you will have x and here you will have t. It will become difficult for us. Again, what you need to do is you need to write secant 2x in terms of sin 2x and then solve. Then you need to apply isolate. It's a complicated process. But I'm not saying you cannot solve, you can. But it's very lengthy. Anything else we can do? So since you guys have practiced the properties problems, any other property that comes to your mind? Suppose if you want to use the same property, integral of 0 to a f of x dx, then it will be integral of 0 to a f of a minus x dx, right? If you do that, what will happen?
It will become cos 2x.
Will it? Let's check and see. So it will become log of sine 2 into, in the place of x, I'll substitute pi by 2 minus x, right? What will happen?
Oh, sorry.
Log of, sorry?
No, I thought it will become 2
It will
into.
be, it will still be sin x only. It will still be sin x because pi minus 2x is coming.
Yes,
so it's
sir,
not
yes.
becoming complementary. So is there anything we can do with respect to complementary and we can solve this? Anything else you people are able to think? Any other substitution? So you went till sin 2x to be t. Is there any other substitution we can do? So let's try out in our own method, then we can look at the book method.
2x equal to t?
Shall we try and see? Then I don't know. Let's see. If you can take 2x is equal to t, then 2 into dx will be equal to dt. Right? Okay, let's try and see. Let me put 2x is equal to t, which implies 2 into dx is equal to dt. What are we supposed to do in substitution? Change the limits. So x is t. X is 0, t is 0. X is pi by 2, t is pi. Okay. So it will become integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of what? Sorry, integral of 0 to pi, because you are shifting it to some other variable. Integral of 0 to pi, then what can you do to this guys? Sin t into, in the place of dx, what can we do?
dt.
dt by 2.
Dt by 2. Don't forget the 2. Okay, 1 by 2 into integral of 0 to pi log of sin t dt. Okay. Now, if you try to apply any of the property that you have in your hand, that is 0 to a or a to b f of x dx, again you will land up in the same value, because if you do 0 to f of x, f of a minus x, you will get sin pi minus t. Are you guys able to understand what I'm saying? I'm sharing the idea of how to think. If at all you do integral of 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral of 0 to a f of a minus x dx, then what will happen? What is the issue you will face with this particular function? What is the issue you will face?
It will remain same.
It will remain the same. Okay. So instead, what we can think of is, okay, instead what can we think of is, you have another property, right? Integral of 0 to 2a. What is that property? Integral of 0 to 2a. I don't remember the property number. Just give me a minute. This one. This is there, no? This property number 6 is there, right? What is it telling us? Integral of 0 to 2a f of x dx is equal to 2 times integral of 0 to a f of x dx under what scenario? If
Even
f of
function.
2a minus x is equal to f of x. No. Here we don't apply even function, odd function. Even function, odd function is tested only for minus a to a, symmetric. Okay, don't get confused. That is why I'm stressing. Siddharth, by the way, did you say even function? Something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's a wrong assumption. That's not the thing. Okay. So what you're doing is you're just substituting f of 2a minus x and trying to find out whether it is coming out as f of x. If that comes, then it is 2 times integral of 0 to a. Now let's apply this property. See, this is one of the rare situations where this property is used. Okay, so 1 by 2 into, guys, tell me what is 2a here? What is 2a here?
5.
2a is 5. Okay, yes, so a will be pi by 2. So what is f of 2a minus x? Or I have this thing. F of t in my hand. F of t is log sine t.
F of 2a minus x
Accept
is
it?
f of x.
Yes. F of pi minus t is log of sine what? Pi minus t. That is going to be log sine t only. So f of 2a minus x is coming out as f of x. Then what can we do? We can write it as 1 by 2 into 2 times integral of 0 to, what should I do to the upper limit?
Pi by 2.
So the property number. Guys, by the way, I forgot the property number, not the property, okay? So the property number is 6, saying that it is going to become half, 0 to pi by 2, f of a minus x. That is log of what? Or I can say f of x itself, log sine t dt. This and this will get cancelled. Now tell me, what is this? Integral of 0 to pi by 2, log sine x, the very first property. Can I write it like this? Because integral of 0 to a f of t dt is equal to integral of 0 to a f of x dx. Accepted? But what is this? If you revisit, there is a question.
Sir,
And
இது
what did we
substitution
assume the
பண்ணாமலே பண்ணலாமா sir?
How? You cannot. பண்ண முடியாதுடா. ஐடியா சொல்லு, நான் பார்க்குறேன் பண்ணலாமா.
இல்ல சார் டிடிலாம் இல்லாம
You cannot. பண்ண முடியாது. அதுக்காக தான் இவ்வளவு டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணேன்.
சரி,
அப்படி
ஓகே.
பண்ண முடியாது. I will not waste these many steps. No.
ஓகே சார்.
Okay. So in this problem, there's a very important point, because if you look at the exercise, there are many problems based on log. That time you should be able to handle it. Correct? So 0 to pi by 2, this thing is nothing but I. I'll give you a minute time. Just look at it. Just go through this. Let me know if there is any doubt. Let me know if any step is confusing you. Please let me know. Just go through it. I hope it is clear. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the second equation. What was the first equation? 2i is equal to, tell me, 2i is equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sine 2x dx minus integral of 0 to pi by 2 log 2 dx. This is what you will get there. You can check. Minus log 2 dx. But what did we get this value as? This whole thing came out to be what?
I.
I. So 2i is equal to I minus log 2 is a constant. Log 2 into integral of 0 to pi by 2 dx. Correct? So I will be equal to minus log 2 into integral of dx is x and the limits are pi by 2 minus 0. So this is going to be the answer. Okay. So since they have introduced MCQs, if I'm not wrong, if they want to ask this question in MCQ, this can be remembered as a final result also. Only for MCQ purpose. Okay, because I'll show you some problems in the exercise. There we can use it like a formula and solve, but that again depends on the number of marks. If it is asked in MCQ, use it as a formula and do it. But if the same thing is asked in The subjective part, let's say it's a 4-mark question, you have to do all these steps. Use this as formula only in the case of MCQ. For subjective, you have to show the complete solution. And this is a very, very important problem. Okay. So just let me know. I hope you guys have noted it down.
Up, sir.
To which page?
This one, sir.
This one. You have to copy
Yes.
from here. Huh?
No, sir. Below that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
This
from
part.
this one.
Okay. Can someone please remind me before the class ends that I need to send this PDF? I'll do it immediately, okay? But after the class,
Yes, sir.
done? Okay. So, what are the other problems? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 we didn't do, right? 5 and 6 we have to do. 7, did I give us homework?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
7th, I gave from 11th only. No? Look at the 7th problem. No? So 7th is also the same logic. Integral of 0 to a f of x dx is equal to integral of 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Treat this as I. So I will be equal to integral of 0 to 1. In the place of x, I am writing it as a minus x. 1 minus x into 1 minus of 1 minus x the whole power n dx. So 1 and 1 will get cancelled. Minus of minus x is plus x. So integral of 0 to 1, 1 minus x into x power n dx. In this case, you need not add both the i's together. Okay, you can solve with this itself because it's an algebraic function and we can do directly using x power n form. So it is integral of 0 to 1 x power n minus x power n plus 1 dx. So when you integrate and solve it, you will get it as 1 by n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 2. You can solve and see. This part I am leaving it to you. So this will be equal to 1 divided by 1 into n plus 2. Both are right.
So can you scroll up for 1 second?
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
This part? Yeah. I hope it is done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So moving on to the next one. Now see, look at this problem. Now, here also you have a logarithm. Right? Here also you have logarithmic function. But what was the difference between the example and this one? In the example, you had the limits from 0 to pi by 2 and the function inside logarithm was sin x. So when it is of this form, when you apply pi by 2 minus x, you will get the complementary function of this. But what is happening in this question? Instead of pi by 2, you have pi by 4 and you don't have tan x. So what will be the complementary of tan x? It is going to be cot x. But here, is there a possibility for you to get cot x using the limits?
No.
No.
No, because it is only till pi by 4. Had it been pi by 2, yes, you could have written it as pi by 2 minus x in the place of tan, then you would have got cot. Okay. So how we are supposed to approach this problem is, first, assume the question to be I. Then the same I is equal to integral of 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus, in the place of tan, I can write it as pi by 4 minus x. Correct? So this will be integral of 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan pi by 4 minus x is 1 minus tan x divided by
1 plus tan x.
yes, 1 minus tan, 1 plus tan x, okay, dx. So this will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 4 log of, if you take LCM and solve, 1 plus tan x plus 1 minus tan x will be 2 divided by LCM is 1 plus tan x dx. Okay, this is I. Okay, see, most of the cases why we add them is to eliminate the trigonometric functions. So when we add both the i's together, 2i will be equal to the limit for both is 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan x plus log of 2 divided by 1 plus tan x. Correct? This whole thing with respect to x. So log a plus log b is going to give us log ab. So 1 plus tan x into 2 divided by 1 plus tan x. What will happen? This and this are gone. So log 2 will come. So log 2 into integral of 0 to pi by 4 dx is nothing but 2i. Don't forget this 2i, okay? So 2i will be equal to log 2 into pi by 4. So what will be the answer? I will be pi by 8 log. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm moving on to the next one. So ninth is also, I'll give you the idea. You guys can try, you will get the answer. 0 to a f of a minus x dx. You have to solve the problem using the same logic. Okay, then what will happen is root of 2 minus x will become x and x will become 2 minus x. So you will get rid of the 2 minus x under the square root, so you can solve it easily. You try. If there is difficulty, I'll explain in the next class. Similarly, 10th one is also important because you have log. Okay, so I will take this as I1 and this as I2. So I1 is equal to, can I write it as 2 into integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sin x, guys? Did you understand what I did? So this part, I took the 2 outside, I wrote it as log of sin x dx. What is the answer for this? 2 into minus pi by 2 log 2. Remember? Yeah. So this and this will get cancelled, minus pi log 2. Similarly, I2 will be how much? Minus of integral of 0 to pi by 2. Forget about minus as of. Pi is 0 to pi by 2 log of sin 2x dx. So remember, this was one of the intermediate steps of this. See. Integral of, where is it? Yeah. Integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sin 2x dx. What did it come out as? It came out as I, but what is I? Minus pi by 2 log 2. So what I'm trying to say is, where is it? I2 is also minus pi by 2 log 2. But what are they asking? It is I1 minus I2. I1 is minus pi log 2. I2 is minus pi by 2 log 2. What will be the answer? Minus pi by 2.
Sir, if this question comes in the exam, you have to do all the steps, no, sir?
Yeah, you have to. Depending on marks, that's what. If they ask the same thing in MCQ, you can do this part alone. But if they ask you for 4 marks, so properties questions are generally for 4 marks only, because applications of integrals is for 6 marks.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So maximum they'll ask you for 4 marks, then you have to do every step and show. Okay. Shall I move on to the next one?
Sir, 1 minute.
Yeah, right. Done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now the 11th, I hope you guys did it. Minus pi by 2. So minus a to a sine square x dx. So symmetric limits, you need to check whether it is an even function or odd function. So it's an even function. Answer will be 2 times integral of 0 to pi by 2 sine square x dx. Right? So you can verify whether you did it right or wrong. So if you take this as I, then what will the other I be equal to? I is equal to 2 into integral of 0 to pi by 2 sine square of pi by 2 minus x dx. Accepted? So this will be 2 times integral of 0 to pi by 2 cos square x dx. So this is I. So 2I will be equal to 2 times integral of 0 to pi by 2 sine square x plus cos square x dx. So what do you get? 2 into integral of dx between 0 to pi by 2. So 2 into pi by 2 is 2I. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. I will be equal to pi by 2. Okay. So next one. So integral of 0 to pi. Did you guys do this? So same logic. 0 to a, f of a minus x dx. You will get the answer. With the hope that you got, I'm going to the next one. So 13th, I hope you guys would have done. So it's an odd function. Answer is 0. 14th. Yes. How to do the 14th one? So what is the solution for this? So integral of 0 to 2a cos power 5x dx is equal to, see what I'm going to do. Can I write it as 2 times of integral of 0 to pi cos power 5x dx? Why did I write this? The property 6 says integral of 0 to 2a. Yeah. So f of x dx is equal to integral of 0 to a 2 times f of x dx provided f of 2a minus x is equal to f of x. F of 2a minus x is 2 pi minus x. 2 pi minus x is 4th quadrant. So it is going to be the same. So it will be 2 times integral of 0 to pi cos power 5x dx. Correct? So if I take this as I, then the same I will be equal to 2 times. Now I'm going to apply the other property f of a minus x dx. So it will be 0 to pi cos power 5 into pi minus x dx. Okay. So 2 times, what is cos pi minus x?
Minus 1.
It will be minus cos x dx. So when you add this I and this I together, 2I will be equal to how much?
0.
So I will be 0.
Sir, can you scroll it up, sir? Yes, sir.
So 15th, I hope you guys did it. So if I'm not wrong, answer for that is also 0. Did you guys get it as 0? So I will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 sine of pi by 2 minus x minus cos of pi by 2 minus x divided by 1 plus sine of pi by 2 minus x into cos of pi by 2 minus x. If you observe, this I will be the negative of each other. So 2I will be equal to 0, I will be equal to 0. So that is 15th one. Okay. Now we'll do the 16th one. So integral of 0 to pi log of 1 plus cos x dx. How to solve this? So observe, mark this also as important. So I will be equal to integral of 0 to pi log of, can I write it like this, 1 plus cos of pi minus x dx. Why did we write it like this?
Sir, a minus x.
Yes, integral of 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So cos pi minus x is minus cos x. So 1 minus cos x dx. So if I add both the i's together, then what will you get? 2i is equal to integral of 0 to pi log of 1 plus cos x plus log of 1 minus cos x dx. Right? So 2i will be equal to integral of 0 to pi log of 1 minus cos square x dx. So it is going to be integral of 0 to pi log of sine square x dx. So this will be 2 times integral of 0 to pi log sine x dx. So I will be equal to integral of 0 to pi log sine x dx. Is there any doubt till this step? Go through this. Just let me know if there is any doubt.
Sir, the 2 you took from the power, sir.
Which one? Which two?
Log sine square x becomes 2 log sine x.
Yes, because see, log of
X
a
power
square
okay,
is equal to
okay.
2 log a. Yes, yeah. So it is 2 log sin x. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled. I will be equal to integral of 0 to pi log of sin x. Now, how do we solve this? If we use integral of 0 to a f of a minus x dx, again, you will end up in sin pi minus x dx. Sin pi minus x is, it's the same sin x because it's in the second quadrant. Correct? So how do we solve? Let's think. Any suggestions?
Can we use property
Okay.
number 6, sir?
Sorry, can we relate to property number 6, sir? You want to use property?
We can same formula.
Yeah, that's right. We can do that. So I will be equal to 2 times integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of sin x dx. Now you know the result for this. If not the result, you know how to solve this also. So 2 into minus pi by 2 log 2. This and this will get cancelled. Minus pi log 2 is cancelled. Good. Who was that? Who told property number 6?
Me, sir. Hemant Kumar.
Name. Hemant. Good. So minus pi by 2, this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. I hope everyone is clear with this.
Can you just scroll up for a minute?
Sure. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So this is problem number 16. 17 also I gave it as homework. So 17 also a minus x will give you the answer. So we have covered most of the cases. Now what we will do is, we'll discuss the modulus part. Okay, because that is one I didn't explain till now. So if you observe, sometimes you will get questions like this: integral of -1 to 1. Oh, sorry, integral of a to b, modulus of some function dx. See, the problem with modulus is you need to define the functions accordingly. Correct? So one logic to be kept in your mind is modulus of a function. Okay, you can write it as f of x under what scenario? So you can write modulus of a function
If x is greater than 0.
Yes. If the function which is inside the modulus is greater than 0. You can write it. So wait, I'll write it like this. Please make a note of it, okay? Or else you'll not understand or will not be able to solve other problems. So mod of f of x is written like this. You can directly write it as a positive value f of x when f of x is greater than or equal to 0 or greater than 0. Okay, you can write it as 0 if f of x is equal to 0. You can write it as minus f of x if f of x is less than 0.
Sir, if x is greater than 0, x is equal to 0, x is less than 0.
I'm trying to stress it again. The function which is inside the modulus.
Oh,
what did I say?
Okay.
I told modulus of a function. I'm not treating it as x square. Modulus of a function.
Okay.
Okay. So here, what is the function we have inside? We have f of x. Right. So first our work is to find where all it is positive and where all it is negative. For that we are going to solve it. Okay. Now observe, I'm going to find the case where f of x is greater than 0. Now first thing to be kept in mind is x cubed minus 3 is a polynomial function. Accepted. And if you recollect one thing, every polynomial function is defined in the real number system. Okay. Because you are adding a modulus to this function, what is going to happen is the function is going to be positive at some point. Means when you try to plot the graph, at some points it will be above y-axis and there will be few more points where it will be below x-axis. See, this is not the exact shape. I'm just trying to explain. So this is the meaning of f of x greater than 0. This is the meaning of f of x less than 0. Means it is below y-axis or above y-axis if you have to graphically analyze it. Okay. Now what we are doing is we are algebraically solving this question in the sense f of x is greater than 0 means x cubed minus x is greater than 0. Correct? Then if I take out x, then x square minus 1 is greater than 0. Okay. Then what can we do to this? X into x minus 1 into x plus 1 is greater than 0. So I hope it is clear till this step. Now, if you take the number line, okay, the center, you have 0 at the center. So, tell me what are all the limiting points for us to solve this problem using Rayleigh curve method. So, what are all the checkpoints I need to verify? This I have explained in maxima minima concept. There is a method called Rayleigh curve.
Minus 1.
0, minus 1,
minus 1.
1.
That's right.
That's one.
So 0, minus 1 and plus 1. That's there. That's right. So what are we supposed to do? Start from the left extreme. If you substitute a value in x into x minus 1 into x plus 1, when x is less than minus 1, when you substitute any value less than minus 1, let's say you're substituting minus 2, negative into negative positive, positive into negative, what will happen? F of x is less than 0. When you substitute a value between minus 1 to 0, what will happen? When you substitute a value between minus 1 to 0, what will happen? Let's say minus half. If you substitute minus half, this is negative, this is negative, negative into negative, positive. But minus half plus 1 is going to be positive. Okay. When you substitute any value between 0 to 1, what will happen? When you substitute a value x greater than 0 and less than 1, what is going to happen? So let's say you are substituting half. Positive, negative, and positive. Right? So that's right. F of x will be less than 0. When you substitute a value of x greater than 1, what will happen?
Positive.
Positive.
That's right. Okay. So from this, what I understand is, see, observe how I'm going to split the function. Okay. See, all these steps I wrote it only for you to understand, but you can directly start using the baby curve method and then you can go. Okay. Observe this carefully. So I'm going to write the given function f of x is equal to mod of x cube minus x like this. It is written as x cube minus x. So when do I write the exact positive value? Where all is the function positive? When x belongs to -1 to 0 union
1 to infinity.
Greater than 1.
1 to infinity. Union 1 to infinity. Similarly, I will write it as minus x cube minus x at x -1 to 0. Sorry. Minus infinity to -1. Union 0 to 1. Did you guys understand what I did? So this function I split and wrote it in this way because it's a modulus function. So for every modulus function in the case of definite integrals, first you need to factorize it, apply the wavy curve method and split the function like this. I hope it is clear. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So integral of -1 to 2 is what they need. Modulus of x cube minus x dx. So -1 to 0, what is it? So you're starting at 1 minute. So you're starting at -1, right? You're starting at -1. So how are you supposed to split the limits between -1 to 2? So where is the breakpoint actually coming? The breakpoint is coming at 0. So something is happening on the left of 0, something is happening on the right of 0. So that is left limit and the right limit. So integral of -1 to 0, if I write it like this, then what function should I take?
X cube minus x.
I hope you understood why it is so. Plus integral of, when I write it any value greater than 0, after 0, where is the other breakpoint coming for the function to change? Where is it coming? It is coming at 1. So integral of 0 to 1, what should I write? Minus of x cube minus x dx, right? Dx. But where are we supposed to define till? We need to define till 2. So anything greater than 1, what is going to happen? Again, it is
X cube minus x.
So if you observe in the textbook, this is what they would have directly written. Is it clear? So did you guys understand how to split the function into different parts? So if I have to ask you for an algorithm, the steps to be followed to solve this, what will you say? So the first thing is use wavy curve method and split the function on both sides of the breaking point. Everybody is in the meeting, right? Is there anyone who's waiting to join? Okay. So wavy curve method, split the function on both the sides of the breaking point and then write the limits and then integrate it. Okay, I hope beyond this you people can do, right? It's normal integration and then substituting the limits. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, write it down. So while writing, if there is any doubt, let me know.
Sir, some number என்ன சார் இது?
Example 1. Example 30. The first example of this exercise.
Okay sir, okay sir.
See, because there is no property, that is why I'm teaching you now. Okay, because it's a completely different concept. Shall I move on to the next one then? Shall we do one more modulus function based problem?
Yes sir.
Okay. So you guys try. Now, let's look at this. Tell me how to solve this. So how do we solve? So first split the function. What is the given function? F of x is equal to x plus 2. This is a very simple function. So you will write it as x plus 2 when x plus 2 is greater than 0. When the function itself is greater than 0. You will write it as 0 when x plus 2 is equal to 0. You will write it as x plus 2 when x plus 2 is less than 0. So you will write it as x plus 2, 0, x plus 2. When x is greater than minus 2, x is equal to minus 2, and x is less than minus 2. Is it clear? Did you guys understand what I did?
Yes, sir.
So x is greater than minus 2 means it is minus 2 to infinity. X is equal to 2 means it's, minus 2 is minus 2 only. This is minus infinity to minus 2. Now, how are we supposed to split the limit? So you have a number line. You have minus 2. You have only 2, no? Yes. So when x is less than minus 2, what is the function that is defined? Minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. So how are we supposed to write, guys? Tell me, integral of, you're starting at minus 5. From minus 5 till minus 2, what will be the function that you will write? Wait. There is a mistake. What is it?
Minus of x plus 2.
Minus
Yes, it is minus
x plus 2.
I forgot a minus, yeah. It is minus of x plus 2. So minus 5 to minus 2, what should I write? Minus of x plus 2 dx plus integral of, I should start at minus 2. Where should I stop?
0.
5. Because there is no other breaking point, no? So minus 2 to 5, what will it be? It will be x plus 2 dx. So look at the limits, Ra. Minus 2 to 5, between minus 2 to infinity. So let's say I'm using this color. So minus 2 to 5, what is going to happen? It is going to be the function x plus 2.
Greater
Between
than minus
it is minus of x plus 2. That is the meaning. So integration part, I'm leaving it to you. Yes. Shall I move on? Yes or no? Shall I move on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why aren't we taking it minus 2 to 0, sir?
Why do we need minus 2 to 0? Anything greater than minus 2, there is only one function, no?
Oh,
See, in the previous
okay.
problem, what happened is 0 was also one of the breaking points. Something happened on left of 0 and right of 0. But here, the function is changing only on the left of minus 2 and plus, left of minus 2 and right of minus 2. That is why I split it only at minus 2. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
see, you can look at the values and see. Here you have, here you have minus 2. Here also you have minus 2. So the ending point of the first integral will be the starting point of the second integral. Similarly, can you guys tell me for this? So I'll give you 2 minutes time. Solve this and tell me. So what are the values? Can someone tell me? Integral of
2 to 5,
2 to 5,
5 to 8.
5 to 8.
2 to 5, 5 to 8, that's right. 2,
5 minus 6.
yes, minus of x minus 5. 5 to x. So integration, you can do it later. That's right. So you guys understood. Okay. So any other modulus function? Let's look at the 18th one. So 18th one, split the limits. So what will be the breaking point? Where will the function get broken?
1.
1. So you have to write it as integral of 0 to 1 plus 1 to 0. See, I'll directly tell you how you can write for this kind of simple function. When you're doing 0 to 1, you're doing the left limit. Okay? Left limit is always negative. So minus of x minus 1 dx. Similarly, when you're doing 1 to 0, you're doing the right limit. Right?
So 1 to 4.
Going to be positive.
Sir, 1 to 4 then.
X minus dx. Okay, that will be the required answer. Again, you people solve this. So there is one last problem, I think, right? 19th and 20th. 19, 20, 21. Okay, let's finish it off. So 19th one, what are they saying? Integral of 0 to a f of x into g of x dx is equal to 2 times integral of 0 to a f of x. So we need to show this. If f and g are defined as f of x is equal to f of a minus x and g of x plus g of a minus x is 4. So what are they trying to say? It is, mark it as an important problem. If f and g are functions defined in such a way that the function f of x is the same as f of a minus x and the sum of g of x and g of a minus x is 4, then our work 0 to a f of x into g of x dx is equal to 2 times integral of 0 to a f of x dx. Okay, so how do we do this? So what we can do is consider the LHS. Okay, so when you consider the LHS, what are you getting? Integral of 0 to a f of x into g of x dx if you take it as I. Then what property can you apply for this?
A
You can
minus
apply f of a minus x. Yes, you can do that. So a0 to a f of a minus x into g of a minus x dx. Accepted. But what is f of a minus x?
f of x.
Of x.
f of x. So 0 to a f of x into g of a minus x is what?
4 minus g of x.
4 minus g.
Correct. 4 minus g. So get this as 4 times integral of 0 to a f of x dx into g into dx. This is also I because
Sir,
I
your voice is
multiplied the f
breaking,
of a
sir.
minus x with each. Okay. So is there any doubt? So what I'm saying is I just applied the property, then I multiplied f of a minus x in a term, and I hope this. But tell me one thing. So integral of 0 to a f of x into g of x, if I take this as equation number 1, this equation from 1 and 2, what can I equal to 4 times integral of 0 to x into d of x minus replace this. Are you able to hear me?
Sir, விட்டு விட்டு கேக்குது sir.
Sir, break out, sir.
Is it fine now?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This says integral 0 to a f of x into g of x.
Sir, again it's breaking, sir.
Again, it's breaking. Okay. Let me check. So, I've taken the first step to be I know. Integral of 0 to a f of x into g of x as I. Then I split and wrote it. What is this value? Is what I'm asking.
I.
Also, I will be equal to 4 times into f of x dx. This will be 2 times. So I will be equal to what? I will be x dx. That's what they're asking us to prove. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Write it down. There's a good problem and write it down. Okay. So I'm going to the next problem. So 20th one, how to solve? Integral of minus a to a f of x dx. So wherever you have symmetric limit, first thing is you need to verify whether the function is even or odd. So tell me whether x cube is even or odd.
Odd.
Odd. X into cos x.
Odd.
Why is it so?
Cos x is
So how?
odd.
So f of minus x is minus x into cos of minus x. What will you get? Minus x into cos minus x into cos x is minus f of x. F of minus x to minus f of x, it is an odd function. That's right. So it is going to be odd. What is tan power 5h? Sine, tan and cosecant are by default odd functions unless their powers are even. So what is the only function that is left out? So this whole thing will be equal to integral of minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, 1 times dx. So this is 0. This 0 when you integrate it, this will be 0 because it's an odd function. So this is what you're left out with. So x will be remaining minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, which is pi by 2. So pi is the required answer. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is one last problem that is left out. We'll finish it off. So 20th. Now tell me how to do integral of 0 to a f of x dx. So this is I. So I will be equal to integral of 0 to a f of a minus x (4 plus 3) into sine of, cos of pi by 2 minus x. Cos of pi by 2 minus x dx. So what will you get?
Sir,
Integral
log
of 0 to pi by... Yeah, log is there. Sorry, I forgot. So integral of pi by 2, log of this whole thing. So log of 4 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 plus 3 sin x dx. So when you add both, when you add this I and this I, what will you get? 2I will be equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 log of plus 3 sin x by 4 plus 3 cos x, that's the question, into this, and this will get cancelled, this will gone. So it will be integral of 0 to pi by 2 log 1 times dx. Log 1 is 0. Is it clear? So this is a 0. So I hope you guys are comfortable with property now. See, properties are very important, not only for this chapter, next chapter when we solve the problem based on areas, there we have definite integrals only. Properties will reduce the number of steps that are involved to solve the problem, okay? So is there any other doubt? Anything which is unclear?
No, sir.
So I'm sharing this document. Is there anything else you asked me? Is there any other document you guys asked me? Any other exercise or something?
So the last class's document also.
The same thing. Well, last class document means you're asking the properties one.
No, sir, the
The
exercise
properties
we
which
solved 7.10 and 9, I think.
Okay, you want for which all exercise 10, 9 and 8. So
Ah,
this is 11. You want for 10, 9 and 8. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do that.
thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm in the process of sending it. Okay, so you will get it in 10 minutes maximum. So if there is no other doubt, we can wind up.